Toastmasters. Bud.
Good morning.
I have a pretty easy job today, as you can imagine, after you saw Bud's speech. But why my job is easy is because this is the 4th time Bud has given this speech. And the 3rd time he gave it was at our master's meeting. And I wasn't able to be at that meeting. But from talking to Bud, I have learned there's harsher evaluators out there than myself. which warms my heart very much. Bud got some really great feedback when he gave this speech at the master's meeting. And 2 of the pieces of feedback that he received that he asked me to watch for today. One is the contrast of telling stories and being flamboyant. And the second was giving enough detail, but not too much detail that it waters down the true message of what he's trying to communicate. And so thank you to those that gave him that feedback, because you made my job really easy today. But I think you did a great job today. I think you did an excellent job today. Let's get that word great out of there. I am sad I didn't see the 3rd rendition of this speech, because I feel like I've seen the night 2 of a 3-night act here. I did get the dress rehearsal, and I don't know that we got your best performance, but we're in the middle here, and it's a really good spot to be. And the reason I say it's not your best performance is because I have a lot of faith in you, and I know the capacity inside of you. So flamboyant, I didn't find you flamboyant today. I think this speech, this talk, this story that you gave today, been super effective if we were having coffee at Panera, which was the goal, was to tone it down a little bit, was to not preach. Those that have seen Bud speak before knows how vivacious Bud can be in this space in front of 30 plus people. And he wanted to bring it in and really tell us a story and not Southern Baptist preach at him in his own words. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the element of the storytelling. I thought you did a really good job at it. But the piece of feedback I'll give you is we're not at Panera having coffee this morning. We are still in front of 30 plus people here. And I found you a little quiet, which is a good contrast to be able to come up here and say. So there's somewhere in the middle there. You really toned it down, you brought it in, which was the right thing to do, and that was great feedback that you got. But I needed a little bit more this morning, because there's so many people in this room, and there's so many different minds, hearts, and eyes to keep engaged with you here today. So I found you a little quiet to start with. But you nailed the vocal variety, which you always do, and that is your best friend in storytelling. That is your technique that you are a master of. So hang on to that and don't give that up. Just remember your audience. Thought the detail was plenty. Thought it was not too much, not too little. I engaged with your characters. I got the message. I felt inspired. I understood where it was going. I love the plot twist in that story of how it's you. Your stories always have a little bit of mystery to them, which is really great. And for those that are in this room that are new to speaking or guests, take a line from Bud today. He wasn't happy with the setup of the room when he got up here. I wasn't happy with the setup of the room when Bud got up here. And don't be afraid to fix that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I need a minute to reset my stage. Fantastic job, thank you.